be just a short nick of time before we're out there now into what is going to be our main events, feature racing on the docket here for the street stocks, for the pro late models and the UMP modifieds, as we still have race cars trickling into the pit area. So what was a short fields here for maybe the UMPs and the street stocks, those lineups there, Jacob, seem to kind of expand out a little bit more as we blew the modifieds up to 4 cars. Streets are now, it looks like, up to 7. So we have a lot going on here, but all I can tell you, we have a brief intermission, and then we're going to roll into our street stock main event.
As I see right now, we've got 6 in the street stock division tonight. Lon Franks, Ryan Owens, Jim Revis, Trevor Baker, Derek Fedkenhauer, and Scott McBride. So we'll see when they decide to bring some of these guys up and ready to go for feature racing. We've still got dirt late models lined up there in the pit area, so we're going to see, looks like they're finally staging those cars back into the pit area. We're going to see if those dirt street stocks are ready to come back out. Phil, like we were saying earlier when we got taken off into the Frozen time here at Full Velocity TV, we've got our very own T-shirt shop available now, teespring.com. Search for Full Velocity TV there, and you'll be able to find our first T-shirt offering, the logo T-shirt, Full Velocity TV on that T-shirt. And throughout the week, we're going to have a contest to whoever can donate the most star donations will get a free T-shirt from Full Velocity. So you want to get those star donations in while you can.
Absolutely right. Star donations, if you guys can do that. We have done that all evening long, but yeah, we've had nothing but issues here on our so it should be before too long at all before we get this thing all back going. But I think all our streams are working now. We got YouTube back up as well. Facebook is running, so we apologize to all you guys out there. It looks like we've had to go to attempt number 2 out there is all the issues we've had here tonight. Todd did the system reboot. All the software just didn't want to fire back to life, but looks like we're all systems to go. We may have missed a little bit of the heat racing action, but we are going to see all the feature racing action. So we may have missed the preliminaries, Jake, but we are going to see 3 really good feature races on tap. We've seen some really terrific racing out there. Those pro late models really put on a really good show. The street stocks, those guys, we know those guys are going to put on a show. And the light field we have here with the UMP modifieds, it's certainly going to deliver as well. So what we're waiting on here is a 20-lap feature event for the street stocks, 30 laps, I believe, here for our modifieds, and I believe it is 40 laps here for the pro late model. So I'm just going through the spreadsheets, waiting for these positions to be put up on the board. It looks like our feature lineups are about to be posted. So what we're going to do now here, we're going to get ourselves all realigned. We're about to get to the Speedway here for what is going to be a hot night of feature racing action over with Renegade Raceway Promotions. Night 1 for us out there. It hasn't been a good night here for us to start, but it looks like we are all back systems ago. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to pause, take a drink. We're going to get set, ready to go here for feature racing action. We are going to take a pause, and we are going to pay tribute to the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, and the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, we are back here live on Full Velocity TV. Thanks to you guys that have stayed with us here. Looks like we've had to go to backup link out here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Think we're all back, system are rolling. So if you found us out there, welcome to the show out here. It has been a chaotic night, but we are out here at the Lanier National Speedway. You are going to find us here every Monday night with the weekly racing series. We got street stock racing on the docket. We have the UMP modifieds on the docket, as well as pro late models, 3 different class of race cars, 20 laps of distance going to be for the street stocks. We're about 1 minute away from these cars going on to the racetrack, so that gives us a minute here to thank all our sponsors to Full Velocity TV. Of course, we got to thank the guys over at Evil One Graphics. They put a lot of work even into our product, but into this series here tonight alongside Tyler Blankenship. So got to look up Jim Revis at Evil One Graphics. They're not only good, they are evil. Also, give a shout out to our friend Brendan Spadafora. Spadafora Firearms, a great line of firearm products there. Look out Brendan's website, SpadaforaFirearms.com. SpadaforaFirearms.com. He will take care of all your firearm needs. Also, going to give a shout out to our guys over at DirtSeries.com. We've been broadcasting the Pro versus Super late models on Thursday nights. We finally make the return here a couple of nights from now. Go see Josh Smith, Earl Clements, Jamison Colbridge, and the entire cast of characters that make up the Pro versus Super series here live on Full Velocity TV. Go back here Thursday night, but got to give the guys over at Dirt Series a shout out, a big sponsor to us here on Full Velocity TV. Look those guys up, dirt-series.com, or look them up on Facebook at the number 4 Dirt Series. That's the number 4 Dirt Series. You can find these guys on Facebook. Great group of guys to race with. Monday night's randomizer challenge went off without a hitch this evening, and we're back this week here with the Pro versus Super late model series. Check out that website once again, dirt-series.com. They are a great bunch of guys to race with. So we are set, ready to go here for 20 laps of street stock feature racing event. So without further ado, what do you say, Jake Keel? We bounce into tonight's starting lineup, our 20-lap street stock feature.
In the number 21, that'll be Jim Revis with the number 86 of Derek Fedkenhauer. Behind them in the number 24, that's Trevor Baker with the number 10 of Lon Franks. In the number 16, that'll be Ryan Owens with the number 150 of Scott McBride. We are green, so we head into turn number 1. Jim Revis going to go down to the bottom with the number 16 now, going all the way down to the inside. That is Ryan Owens. He's trying to make up room as coming from the last starting position, but that number 86 of Fedkenhauer going to go right behind that number 21 of Revis as we head back into turn number 1.
We've seen a lot of Jim Revis recently running up front. We need to find him in victory lane here soon at number 21. Rolling out in a good direction right now. Fedkenhauer's 86 into that second spot. The race is for third between, it looks like, the 10 car of Lon Franks and Trevor Baker and the number 24. Those guys having a really good spirited race for the third spot, but Jim Revis right now holding up Fedkenhauer. It's 2 car lengths, with the 86 looks to have a little bit more drive down low, Jake. He's closing on the back of that 21 car for the lead.
He's setting up the number 21 to try to make that big pass. As they head down the backstretch, he could go down to the bottom side here, but it looks like Revis having none of it through 3 and 4s. He heads off 4 down into turn number 1. He's got about half a car length lead on that number 86, but the number 86 of Fedkenhauer staying glued to the back bumper of that number 21.
She sure is. They hit in the turn number 1 and 2 this time. Fedkenhauer keeps driving it down low, gets a good drive off, but Revis using that momentum in the high groove. We have 5 laps in the books. Revis leading Fedkenhauer off of turn number 4. The 10 car having a solid run. Lon Franks running up there to third spot. You got Trevor Baker fourth. Ryan Owens in the 16, Scott McBride in the 150 make up your 6 cars. And Jim Revis, he's led all the laps. Svedkenhauer having another run. Lon Franks in the 10 car starting to chase him down as well. We may have a 3-car race for the lead here as they head off of turn 2. Revis leading Svedkenhauer.
Svedkenhauer going to go up to the high side. He will have the door slammed shut on him. Jim Revis going to lead back into turn number 1. The number 21 on rails here in the street stock division. They're running nose to tail through 3 and 4 with the number 86 right behind them. Svedkenhauer trying to go up to the top shift. Now he will try to duck below the 21. They are real close through 1 and 2 as Svedkenhauer just trying to get around that number 21.
Now look at how shiny that low side of the racetrack there, Jake, looks. We've been rating cars on here all night with 3 classic cars through qualifying, through heat races. Svedkenhauer trying to get that drive down low, but right now where you see the moisture laying on the racetrack, is it kind of going up to the middle groove? And can anybody go up there in these very hairy street stocks and make something happen? We saw Svedkenhauer peak out there, but as we hit the halfway mark, he can't make nothing happen on Revis. Jim has just not made a mistake, and Svedkenhauer just can't find room to get around him down low or up high. What do you think moisture may be for these cars right now?
Moisture doesn't come into play for the street stocks. They are going to be right there along the bottom right now. Unfortunately, they just don't have enough power to rip it up on the top side without the track being properly packed in up there. They would have to have a lot more racing happen before they could go up there and really affect change in this race. So it's going to be really who can get down into the turn first. And Svedkenhauer now peeking underneath the number 21 there. He might get a challenge for the lead as we head out of turn number 4. He has got a wheel there, but he will not get it.
No, you got to give him an A for effort. It's just not happening. Revis right now, the veteran up front, not making a mistake. Svedkenhauer right there just minding his time in the tire tracks, trying to find running room down low. That's allowing Lon Franks to sneak into the fray as well. He was 5 car lengths behind. He has now chased down those top 2. As we click down toward 5 laps to go, can Lon Franks make something happen? Because right now, he appears the fastest car of those 3 as those guys up front really starting to race hard.
Yes, they are, Phil. They are trying to get up there with these top 2, but it's been all Svedkenhauer and Revis here